Alright, welcome back. So I'm about to launch my war on Bismarck. The bad news is I only have 4 happiness. So once I take probably the first city, and I'm planning on taking 2 at a time here, once I take the first, I will probably be really screwed as far as happiness goes. My first Coliseum is set to drop in 14 turns. And then I've got another one at 17, and then another one at 24. So, bad news here is that I am going to take a very huge hit in happiness. I hit bad enough that it might end up screwing me. Hopefully not, though. Now to
Also, raus
go
damit.
to Berlin, so I can tell him straight to his face. The spread of your cities and people is like a plague infecting the land. I look forward to the day I don't have to see it anymore. Well, that's a good thing, because I'm about to murder the crap out of you.
Verderbter Bösewicht, wir werden euch unter die Erde bringen.
And he thinks I'm an uncivilized brute. Well, yeah. That did not do nearly as much damage to his longswordman as I thought it was going to. That is actually downright scary how little damage that dealt. Wow. I did forget to move my Great General in place first, but still. There we go. Death to his swordsman, and, oh, that's right, it's his thing that I'm not going to try to pronounce. I can call it the unit that shall not be named because I don't know how. Okay, so now to hold my breath and press next turn, apparently he's got a couple of these things. The good news is they're not actually more powerful than pikemen, they're just cheaper. Okay, well, my longswordman did not die, so that's the good news. And yes, I do have it set to quick combat just to be kinder to the viewers as they watch me play for a long time because it's a long game. So this actually does look more exciting typically, but what the hell? Oh shoot, I can't fire over that. Oh boy. So I'm going to do the instant heal promotion with him because he is almost dead. And I don't want him to be fully dead. I'd like him to remain simply mostly dead. Oh wow, that... oh boy. I was hoping he'd be able to get a little further out of the way, but I forgot that this is actually a hill, so he couldn't just move there. Yeah, so I might lose my worker, but if I do, he's going to lose his horseman really fast. I'll probably just take my worker rate back. Actually, come to think of it, I'll just do this. My pikeman may die next turn, I don't know. But if he does, he's going to hurt a couple people on the way out. keep forgetting to use my Great General in any effective way. I don't know why. Let's see. I could murder a worthless unit, or I could murder a unit that's worth a little bit more, plus steal a worker. And the downside is I'll get hurt a little bit more. I guess that's what I'll do. I don't think a warrior can do that much damage to my trebuchet, can it? I guess I don't need to risk finding out, I'll just plant him there. And let's see what happens when I press next turn once more. Oh wait, about Rome? Rome is... oh, they're building a workshop, not a coliseum, okay. So it'll be 4 turns until I can finally see about capping that growth. Because happiness is a worry to me. Okay, so they did manage to kill my pikeman. They did not manage to kill my long swordsman, which can now insta-heal. Booyah. I doubt I can reach anybody from here, but let me make sure. Yeah, I can't. Okay. And that scout's just gonna stand there dying. That's really weird. Not that I mind. Let's see now. Maybe Munich's gonna be the one I take first. Because, wow, this, they're going to be able to attack me with a bunch of crap if I hit them there. Oh boy. Do I want to take a step back? If I take a step back, they're probably just going to go right for Aratium. So, oh, which reminds me, keep moving that guy. So maybe what I should do... let's move this guy up here. And if I move this guy here, I can set him up, and they won't be able to get me from there, but wherever they move onto this space, I'll be able to fire onto them. So I'm going to have to take a few steps back to move forward down there, it looks like. Meanwhile, down here, I'm going to have fun. Oh, and this is the worker I pilfered from them. So I'm going to use him to go ahead and start connecting that other road. Why not? Alright, let's see what happens when I press next... well... now let's see what happens when I press next turn. Okay, yeah, they're bombarding me with everything, as I figured they would. But the good news is, I don't think it's going to take especially long to kill Munich. Now, before I worry about that, yeah, just as I suspected, what happened is they ran right up at me. So they're in range of me. So I can safely attack them now. So I take that without doing much damage, or taking much damage. There we go. That went exactly as I planned. Killed both of their units and only got just a tiny bit of damage to my long swordsman. Rather than I think my long swordsman would have died if I had tried to advance with them. So good step back on my part there. And now the question, which I do not know the answer to, is... should I launch an attack with these guys or not? Will I be better off if I wait a turn or no? Well, you know what, I guess I'm going for it. My long swordsman is probably going to die this turn. And what that tells me is, first of all, I might want to look into purchasing Pikeman. Should I waste 400? I mean, 400 gold for a Pikeman versus only an extra 140 for a long swordsman, when the strength is that much more. But I don't really want to wait until it dies to have to build another one. That's the problem. Oh well. For now, I'm going to start actually building a Pikeman. So... Oh, crap! Did I just purchase it by accident? I did. Fuck! Okay. So I just, spent money on something I did not mean to spend money on. That was not cool. Really? They think my army's weak? That's coming from Gandhi? That's scary. Any chance he's promoting? Nope. Okay, let's see how this works. Why does Gandhi think my army is weak? He only has 2 sources of iron, while I have 4, so it's not like he could build that much better of an army than me. He must have more, but even at that, I don't know. Okay, moving that army into position. And goddamn, my incredibly expensive pikemen. God, I cannot believe I did that. Well, let's see. If I move him here, Berlin and Munich will still be able to fire on him. So what I could do is hurt the city before he dies, or hurt these Germans before he dies. I could take about half of their health, or I could take a good chunk of theirs. And that might be enough for my pikemen to kill it, but I don't know. I guess I'll have to find out. That is not going to be enough. But after the next Treb hit, my pikemen should hopefully be able to go in there and slay things. Okay, let's see how you do, Mr. Treb. There we go. That's hurt. And that's dead. Create a puppet. I lose 3 happiness. I'm now down to 1 happiness. And that is going to sink into negative numbers once I take Berlin. Ooh, a promotion for you. Siege. 25 extra % against cities. Yes, I will do that. Now let's see what happens to Berlin. What? Only 3 off? Oh, come on. Well, that was sad. Anyway, moving him into position.